Hey everyone, it's Yggdrasil and welcome back to our Let's Play Paper Mario. Last time around we finally went up and down Mount Rugged with a bit of pain, but now we're going into dry desert, so it's all fine. This area is a perfect 7x7 grid and really expansive. It's actually the largest area in the game by far. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but first we got someone special. We've actually heard about this guy for quite a while. It's Colorado.
Oh, well, hello there, old boy. How goes the travels, eh? I'm known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. At the moment, I'm turning dry desert upside down to find the dry ruins. My assistants have attempted to gather information in dry outpost, which is near here. Sadly, as of yet, we're having little success. All I need's a clue and we'll be golden.
Hey, you're Colorado, correct? The name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. And sure enough, we can hand over the letter to Colorado. It's the kind of side quest that Paracari will have from time to time. Every time we come across a new letter, huh? Alright, now another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. I mean, they'd be done a lot faster if you didn't lose them. Come on, buddy.
Oh, good show. It's a letter from my wife. Thank you ever so, old chap. This is just what I needed to give me the strength to go on. I know. I'll pass this along as a spot of thanks. I came across it while I was immersed in the dig around here.
And we get a star piece, giving me an idea of what kind of treasures we're going to come across for doing Paracari side quests. Now, you might remember that our buddy Cooper would be elated to go on an adventure with Colorado, so let's try talking with him with Cooper out, shall we? So he's just going to say the same stuff he did last time, and...
What? Whoa, you're Professor Colorado. It's Cooper. I live next to you. It's so great to see you. I never would have expected to meet up with you out here. Oh, I'm right in the middle of an expedition with Mario. I want to be an archaeologist just like you.
Oh, well, hello there, Cooper. It's been ages. So, if you're serious about taking up archaeology, you and I should go exploring someday. Anytime, really. For now, though, you should concentrate on your adventure with Mario. You'll never attain such fame in archaeology as I have if you don't finish one task before starting the next.
Whoa, okay. As soon as we're done saving the princess and Mushroom Kingdom and everything, you and I will go exploring.
Wouldn't that be an adventure, huh? That would be awesome. I actually looked up to Colorado as a little kid. It's one of the first reasons that I actually wanted to be an archaeologist as a kid. Of course, that didn't work out, but, it's just fun to think about and remember. We're assisting Professor Colorado. Right now, we're waiting on the guy who hiked over to Dry Outpost to try to bring back some info. Did you know the people of Dry Outpost are descendants of the makers of Dry Ruins? What a cool thought, huh? People have been living here watching over ruins for many generations. Pretty interesting. So like I was saying, Dry Desert has a lot of treasures to be found. It's a perfect 7x7 grid, the largest in the area. In fact, it's one of the quickest ways to get rich is just go around and explore the area in its entirety. You can go all the way down. These are perfect little squares, I guess. You can map it out that way. Let's get a head bonk on this guy who's been running around. And what do you gotta say about these fellows, Goombario? Bandits.
This is a bandit. Bandits bump into your heart and shake up your pockets. They can steal up to 10 coins. Max HP is 5, attack power is 2, defense power is 0. They'll slyly approach and then they'll slam into you all of a sudden. If you can damage them in an attack, you can get your stolen coins back. Let's beat them up before they make off with our loot.
So sure enough, that only took one off them, so let's quick hammer all of them in a nice bunch. And there we go. Now they will try bumping into you. I'm not the best with this kind of timing. You can hear the little gag noise that they make when they fail. Alright, so nope. Alright, so those two that stole coins from me, if they are permitted another turn, they're just going to run away. I'd rather just AoE all these guys, because any sort of damage they take is going to knock the coins right off from their grasp. Let's have Goombario strike at one of these fellows, and that leaves 2 left. Unfortunately, this isn't like 1000 Year Door where we could try and like deflect the attack and deal 1 damage to them. That'd be pretty convenient, huh? Alright, I don't want to use any more FP. These guys are just going to fall over flat in 1 hit each, so let's have them go. I didn't even know why I, follow up on the command attack, even though it's only 1 damage that they need. I guess I'm just like a stickler for trying to follow the command perfectly. 3 star points each for 12 total. Pretty nice. Whoa, that's a lot of coins. Alright, we took quite a beating though, so... let's use the Super Shroom. So think of it as a perfect 7 by 7 grid with the center tiles along this path here. So you could go down 3 or you could go up 3 your leisure. Dry Outpost is all the way to the east, so we can just continue along this path at our own leisure. We got some new enemies here. Can I get a first attack on one of them? Alright, there we go. Now these are Pokies, iconic characters. What's Goombario got to say about these fellas?
This is a Pokey, an evil cactus. Pokies attack by throwing parts of their bodies or by coming up close and falling on you. Max HP is 4, attacks 2, defense is 0. Careful when fighting them, they'll hurt if you jump on their spiky heads. They also have an annoying habit of calling in reinforcements. Let's beat them quickly.
So I guess these are another kind of way that you could technically, I guess, get infinite XP, is because this is a kind of mob that can, quote-unquote, call in reinforcements and bring in new mobs and essentially keep the fight going on indefinitely. I know it's a big exploit sometimes, especially if they tend to respawn fast. I remember in Thousand Year Door, actually, the same situation happened with the fuzzies in that game for me. I ended up getting like some 80 star points in Chapter 3 just because they kept regenerating. Alright, enough about that game. We're talking about this game. This Pokey's been wailing at me with parts of his body, and you can see that he's his whole body's down to little 2 pieces right now. It doesn't really change anything, but when they're down to 1, all they can really do is go on and try and jump on you instead. I've just been taking a beating. I'm trying to ramble. Ooh, hello. Dried fruit. That's a rare item, actually, because these guys don't have the best drop rates. Oh, I missed that coin. Feels bad. Let's quickly talk about that fruit. Dried fruit, found deep within dry desert. 15 HP restoration. Pretty strong. This can be used in cooking with a few things, and it would be useful, but I'm not all too keen on cooking or getting stuff right now. Weird looking metal cactus. And over here we got a twister. So if you go across one of these guys and you can actually get sucked up, it's not the funnest thing in the world. I used to be scared of them as a kid, but now I know that if you end up getting sucked into them, you move 1 tile up, and then I believe 1 tile to the right. So you can still quickly find yourself. And actually, there's a bunch of treasures that I've been telling you about in Dry Desert. There's one kind of instance where you actually want to get sucked up by this one. Not this one in particular, but another kind of tornado. And he'll throw you onto a ledge where a badge is. I think it's just an attack FX badge like the one we got outside Koopa Town. So not all the most important things. Hello, sir.
Hello, fellow travelers. I'm in the middle of a journey, just as you appear to be. Other travelers I meet are like brothers and sisters to me. If a town is what you seek, follow this path to the east. A desert town called Dry Outpost awaits at the path's end.
Thank you, sir. I actually like this guy's name. He's a Nomadimouse. I love that's the kind of title they have for these kinds of characters. Wandering Nomadimouse. I love the Dry Outpost design. It might just be because of my heritage as being of Egyptian descent. I kind of like these kinds of motifs in video games. I love when they get this kind of representation. It's a shame because you don't experience that all too much anymore. And this game was 2001 actually, before the events of that unfortunately preceded that year in September. Anyway, we hit this tree right before entering the town, and we got a letter to Morty in Koopa Village. I don't think we'll be going back to Koopa Village anytime soon, but we'll remember that, I guess. Now, before we enter the town, let's go south, because there's one area in particular in this desert I want to go first. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, it really is just such a shame. I forgot to mention that. I actually did that out of a reflex. So if you jump on there, you get the life shroom. It's a very powerful item, sorry. Very powerful item. If Mario should fall, he respawns instead with 10 HP, so you don't die. Let's try and escape. Some greenery here at last. But yeah, could you just imagine how this game or this zone would have been if they had to adjust after the events of 9/11? That's crazy to think about. And you'll see more of why I think that could have been just such a drastic change in a little bit. We can't really interact with any of these bushes, which is strange, huh? Now, we got those 2 looking unique trees over, but we also got this fancy thing. We're going to come across this a lot in our adventure. It's a power-up block. So let's hit up on it, huh? It's a super block. This is a super block. With this, you can upgrade one of your party members. The member you upgrade will gain attack power. The party member will also master a new ability. Which party member do you want to upgrade? So this is a perfect way to upgrade your older party members and keep them relevant. Or you can even just focus on Parakarry Bombette. Whoever you upgrade, their attack power will go up by 1. And they, like I said, you'll gain a new ability. So Bombette, she'll master Power Bomb and attack all on-ground enemies. Pretty strong considering her damage already is like a base 5 with regular bomb. It's still going to go up to 6 and hit everyone. Parakarry, airlift to carry an enemy from the battle. I don't particularly like this because you can't do this on all mobs. It's like a chance. And on top of that, any enemy you airlift out, you don't get any star points from, so it's not my favorite. Cooper, on the other hand, masters Dizzy Shell, so every enemy he strikes gets paralyzed, potentially, and it, like, slows them down, prevents them from attacking. Pretty cool. Goombario, however, is what I'm going to go for. He'll master Charge. It basically gives him, like, a boost in the next attack he does after the charge. But his power will go up, so pretty much he's going to jump, and his he'll be doing 2 damage a strike for 4 damage right now. It's pretty good, and honestly, we're going to be having Goombario out a lot for Tattles. That being said, this really isn't a critical juncture for any party member in particular to gain power. It's really up to preference. I'm just personally picking Goombario because I want a Tattle. You want to upgrade him? Sure.
And just like that, he's gonna grow 3 sizes.
No, he stays the same. Goombario is upgraded to super rank. That's about it. Yeah. Alright, so these funny looking trees that look a little out of place, you smack them. You get some weird items. A lemon. A fruit found in the desert oasis. Restores 1 HP and 2 FP. And the one over there, we get a lime. Fruit found in the desert. 3 FP. These are going to become pretty relevant really soon. I just wanted to pick them up beforehand. As someone who's played the game before, it's just more convenient that way. You'll see why in a little bit. For now, let's go into Dry Outpost after all this time. Hello, sir. Welcome, travelers. You've had a long, hot journey getting here. Welcome to Dry Outpost. Mustafa is the leader of this entire town. Mustafa. I love it so much. Again, you wouldn't see this kind of name anymore, unless it's like in some sort of negative connotation. It's a really big shame in games now. You better keep that in mind. Although you probably won't ever see him. Why is that, I wonder? In here, maybe? Let's talk to you, good sir. Hey, guess what? Somewhere in the desert, there's a stone cactus. If you move 3 south and 2 west from there, you'll find something special hidden. I'm not sure how you find it exactly, however. You should go and get there, yeah? Hey, you want to hear something else? I know lots of other stuff. Useful stuff, hey? So, if you wanted to explore all the desert and you didn't want to go in a 1-by-1 fashion, this guy would be your tip guy. He would tell you where pretty much a lot of secrets are. Save block, let's get that in a little bit. Oh, hello. Where are you going, fella? Just, alright, zooming on by. So that was the store owner, temporarily closed. We couldn't check the items in the shop, unfortunately. Hello? Oh, are you from Toad Town? Wow, that's a ways away. Dry Ruins, huh? No, never heard of it. Sounds like a local fairy tale or something. Hey, if you're serious about looking for dry whatever, you should go and ask the information trader. Supposedly, this information trader lives in town and swaps info for items, or something along those lines. That's what my friend says. My friend? This guy? Nah, he's way too shy for an info trader. And sure enough, he's shy. If we try talking to him, he's just gonna run away from us. Oh, he's like, oh, no! Sorry! Alright. I think, this was the other fellow we wanted to talk about. Old fortune teller in the town? No. Was it you, my friend? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I want to talk about this guy. Are you aware there's a dojo in Toad Town? There is? There is. A while ago, I took one of the dojo challenges and did pretty well, I say. I got a 2nd degree card. You look pretty strong, so, huh? Wait, you haven't earned a single card? So this is one of a few NPCs that'll, like, bring up the dojo in Toad Town if you actually start doing those trials. There's, I think, like, 3 characters in total that will react. And lastly in this zone, there is this little block. We've seen it once before in Goomba Village and a 2nd time in Koopa Village, so we'll keep an eye on those, huh? Now, also Chuck Quizmo could have spawned by that block. I forgot to mention, or that weird thing on the floor. I forgot to mention. He can also spawn here at times. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to show up right now. We got one of Colorado's assistants. This is the one that they said was going to town. Hey, hello. I'm assisting an archaeologist, Professor Colorado. I came to Dry Desert to excavate dry ruins, but it's hot as blazes here every day, and I'm constantly thirsty. I want to go home. I feel that when it's too hot. We got an inn right here, and we took quite a beating. And as seeing as inns, we'll just restore our star's power, right? Up and at 'em. Let's go for it. Take a nap. Alright, thank you. Slept well indeed. Let's go on. And there's something back there. It doesn't seem like it, but there is. But first, let's go here. Our little shopkeeper runs back. Hello, sir. Somebody gives you these things is nice. Very nice. Nice guys get told nice stuff. Let's give something, sure. So let's give something we don't exactly need. Let's say this sleepy sheep, because I don't like them. Oh, you give me something. You might be nice. If you're a very nice guy, you'll give me something more. Really? Alright, how about a regular old mushroom fella? Oh, you give me something. You might be nice. If you're a very nice guy, you'll give something more. Alright. Well, how about a lemon? Oh, heavenly, a lemon! The nicest of nice things. You have proven you're nice by giving me my favorite thing. And since you're so nice, yes, I'll tell you something really nice. About Dry Desert. How to get to the ruins. Favorite food. What we really want is how to see Mustafa. To find Mr. Mustafa, go to the shop in this town. First buy dried shroom, then buy a dusty hammer. You must buy them in the correct order, yes? Remember, dried shroom first and then dusty hammer. This is a secret sign known to those loyal to Mustafa. If you buy these things in the correct order, the owner of the shop will let you see Mr. Mustafa. Remember, you must not buy them in the incorrect order. If you still seek knowledge, you must give me something more. No, I've had enough. Well, goodbye. I wish you luck in finding Mr. Mustafa, nice guy. Oh, thank you, sir. I guess it's worth something for all the stuff we gave him. Let's go back here where we thought there would be seemingly nothing. You might remember Merlin and Merlovely and Merlot, I think. Well, here is... Hello, welcome. How are you? Feeling jolly? Feeling blue? I'm Lee, you see. That's me, a cuter gal you'll never see. I do magic, but not for free. Your luck has steered you well, for I'm a master of the spell. When my spell upon you glows, you might get lucky, but who knows? Do you dare to take a chance, or want to watch my cards dance? Oh, how lovely, very good. Pick just one now, if you would. I'd pay as much as I could. So, this character actually gives Mario very substantial, very powerful buffs that can last for quite a long time. The length is affected by what kind of course you're going to go for, and you're going to want to go for the special course just about every single time, because one of these buffs actually can reward you with plenty of coins, and you can make back pretty much what you spent on the course to begin with. And you only need to do this a couple times in the entire game, just because of how long the special course is going to last. Well, we're ready, tally-ho, and here we go. Oh, the cards! I find it funny because the star spirits are captured in cards, you know? And then she just shoves Mario in. But no, she just does a little jig with it. I guess I'm saying jig. She does like some spells, just really fancy animations. Mario flips around. I think you'll find this power you might get... Oh, God, I'm getting tongue-twisted. I think you'll find this power might get your foes to cower. It will light your darkest hour. Even should you meet a beast, do not fear, not in the least. My spell makes a famine feast. See you then, please come again. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, we're everyone's friends in this town, huh? It really is. I love this place so much. Well, let's go back to that shopkeep then, huh? Oh, there we go. We caught up to him already. Come on right in. Now, we could technically have gotten the dried shroom and dusty hammer before we even spoke with the nice fellow over there at the end of town. I just wanted to show off that that's how it would be done normally, but, you know. Dried shroom will be 2 coins. Are you sure you want it? Yes, I do. Alright, thanks. And a dusty hammer, they said. Dusty Hammer will be 2 coins, but are you sure you want it? Yes, I do. Thank you. Alright, thanks.
What ho! But wait, buying a Dusty Hammer after dried shroom? Oh, it's a secret sign that only friends of Mr. Mustafa know. That means you're in with Mustafa. Hey, brother. Good to meet you. Have any questions you need answered? You want to see Mr. Mustafa? He's usually up on the highest part of Dry Outpost. Just keep going up, my man.
Well, see ya, brother. Thank you for telling me that. Everything in Dry Outpost is relatively cheap, including these Thunderbolts. You might remember we picked one up on the way to Koopa Fortress. 5 attack power for 5 coins. You know what? That could be pretty strong. Why not? Let's keep one. I don't actually want that Dry Shroom and Dusty Hammer. Aside from that, they're relatively, Oops, sorry, I didn't want to buy. They're not relatively the best. Dried Shroom only restores 1, and Dusty Hammer is a hammer that you can toss, and it'll only do 1 damage, so it's not the most powerful item out there. You can see the return on them is only 1 coin each, so let's just get those out of our inventory. Because we already got the info we seek, you know? And you know what? I actually am feeling quite confident in my my performance. I say that despite getting thoroughly thrashed by like 4 bandits like 10 minutes ago. But you know what? Screw it. Let's check that life shroom. It's going to be more powerful later on. And sure, let's store some other commodities. I want to store that dried fruit just because of how rare it is. And that whack-a-bump, why not? And I'll leave everything else for now. Sounds about good. Let's go on out. Thank you, sir. See you around. Back to the other side we go, because this is where the tallest part of the town is. Where, you might ask? Well, if we go back at the end here, our little informant friend's missing, and we can actually enter where he was at. So let's go right on. We can jump up on these crates over here, and we can start scaling the roofs of the town, huh? There's a mail right here. All right. You got the letter to the traveling nomad mouse on the road. It's that guy we talked to a few bits before town, huh? Let's do one heroic jump over here to this, and we're at the tallest part already, huh? Our friend's over here, huh? Hey, nice guy. We meet again. I'm glad you found me. And he reveals himself by taking off his cloak. I'm Mustafa. I'm the one you've been seeking this time. When I'm out and about in Dry Outpost, I use the name Chic. It's very chic, huh? It's always good to meet a genuinely nice guy. I meet people all the time, but you are by far the nicest guy I've met so far. Your name's Mario, yes? I heard that you want to go to Dry Ruins. I have a feeling you are on an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You must promise me that you will tell no one on this secret. I'll give you this. You got the Pulse Stone. The closer you get to Dry Ruins, the faster it'll flash. This Pulse Stone is the key to finding Dry Ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The Pulse Stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get to the ruins, the faster the Pulse Stone will flash. Follow where it leads you. Find the place where the Pulse Stone flashes the fastest, and use it to open the way. And that's it. Alright, well thank you, my friend. Seems we got friends in high places, huh? Alright. Oh, I love it. Okay, shame no Chuck Quizmo, though. That's a real big pity. Well, we're all... Oh, wait, no, he spawns here. Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. Quiz, it's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Wanna try the quiz? Yes, please. I've been meaning to. Let's get to the question. Question. What is the color of the block you can break with the first hammer you got? Well, that would be yellow. It's the only one we can break. We came across a gray one, but we couldn't break that. Haven't seen any red ones, I think. Correct! Congratulations. Here's your star piece. You got the star piece. You correctly answered 2 questions so far. Good luck next time. Well, so long, farewell, till we meet again. Bye-bye. I love him so much. He's such an enigma of a character, and for what he is, I actually quite enjoy his design. Well, let's get going on, shall we? So, the quickest way would be going in a diagonal from this point on. But you might remember we got mail for a Mr. Traveling to Mode Mouse. No, and sure, let's go and give it to him first. You might also notice that the pulse stone sure enough is beating over our heads. Very faintly right now though. If you go southeast from here, you'll reach a beautiful desert. Yep, okay.
Traveling nomad mouse, correct. Name's Barricari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment.
Here you are, sir.
Another letter duly delivered. Postman's job is never done.
A letter for me from Mustafa. I've heard the name, but I can't remember who he is. Anyway, thank you for delivering it. I'm surprised that you found me out here. It's extremely hot traveling the desert, so take care. Oh yeah, take this as my thanks. Don't hesitate, please take it.
Well, sure, we'll take the star piece. I'm not ever going to say no. You might also remember when we upgraded Goombario, we now have like a little blue circle, not block, indicating that we powered him up. Well, let's go north from here. Power stone's not really... Oh, there we go. We got one flash. And before we go up a little bit more, I mentioned there's a bunch of treasures, but we come across this place anyway, so why not pick it up? If you stand in the center of these three trees, you get the runaway pay. Lets Mario earn star points even if he escapes from battle. Not the most efficient, but if you're in a tight bind and you've already killed a few mobs, you can just run away with it. Sure, why not? Coins right here. Alright. Well, so we'll keep going in a diagonal like this up until we reach the most uppermost point of the dry desert, shall we? Whoa! Alright. I don't want to fight that many. I know you guys give a lot of experience, but I do not want to fight that many. And the sensor's just going crazy right now, and in the center of this area in particular, we got a little stone block with an area that looks like the gem fits perfectly in the pulse stone. Let's put it right in. And just like that, we've unlocked the secrets of the dry desert. I love it so much. This was like a really intense part for me. As a kid, just seeing that come out for the first time, I was like blown away. Compared to everything else I saw in the game already, my little kid brain was blown up. Well, let's go on in, and I feel bad dropping the point at this part. Oh,
I'm the huge, scary Tutankoopa, remorseless king of the desert. Who dares set foot in this my palace of the sands? Speak and be known. Be gone from this place now, or disaster will befall you.
well, we've entered the sort of, I guess, entrance chamber. It's just a little small room where we can save, and that is what we will do, because we're at the point where we're going to stop the video for right now. We explored the bulk of Dry Desert that we wanted to explore. We could have gone around for a lot and explored the whole zone. We could have accrued up a lot of treasure, but you know what? I'm not really in the mood to 100% this. And we're swimming in coins already, baby. I mean, look at that. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, thank you. Have a great day.